Well, welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin. I love it. Tiffany Schultz.
Thanks for having me
I'm
today.
trying to come up with a, just better way to introduce you, but I just haven't figured it out yet. Because we've done this now long enough. Like, I want to be like the expert in everything.
The viewers know who I am.
They do know who you are. That's why I'm like, I gotta like hype you up now. Like, you're like our resident expert in so many great tips to prevent scams for businesses, for everything. And today, we're gonna protect your new college grads. Congratulations, you high school graduates. Hopefully graduating in the next month or so when we've taped this interview. But as you head off to college, they're still young and vulnerable, so to speak, as a new college thing. So we're going to focus on that today because we don't want them to be taken advantage of.
College students are young, they're inexperienced, and scammers know that. So they go ahead and what do? They take advantage of their opportunity. We talk about that every month. Scammers follow the news, they follow the trends, they follow the relevant topics. It's graduation month. Great opportunity to take advantage of these young students who are just entering the professional world.
Absolutely. So let's start with tips to avoid college grad scams. And the first one's student loans. It's a very easy one to pick on. I feel like the calls have, the fake calls that come in and stuff have sort of tamed, but they're still out there. So what should people be on the lookout for when it comes to their loans?
Many students graduate with student debt. It's just a part of being in college, right? And scammers know that. So they may reach out to the student, whether it's phone, email, text, even an online message on a social media platform, and offer them fake loan forgiveness opportunities. Or maybe they tell them that they qualify for lowered payments through a debt forgiveness program. Before you do anything, because these scammers are looking for your personal information, if we think about what it takes to apply for a loan, your personal information, your social security number, your address. That's what the scammer wants. And they tell you that you can go ahead and apply for these programs. All you have to do is fill out this form. You fill out this form and nothing happens because the opportunity is a fake.
Yeah, I would say a too good to be true offer too. So if you are looking for loans out there, your parents and kids together, I remember going through the process we went directly to the school and worked through the school that we attended. Both my wife and I attend the same school. Both had to get financial, and it's like, that just works. Just go direct to the source. I think that's a huge thing here.
And if you're looking to consolidate your student loans or maybe looking to consolidate that interest rate, go to your nearest financial institution and see what programs they have available for you.
They're just sort of experts in that area, right?
Just a little bit.
Next one, be wary of unsolicited messages about unpaid tuition. This one I think is a classic red flag, everything about it.
Scammers like to play on your emotions. How many times have we talked about that over the last few years? They like to catch you in an emotional state. And they'll tell you that there's unpaid tuition, or they may even reach out to the parents, and your degree is not valid until that unpaid tuition is paid. And what they do is they'll send you a fake link so that you're paying the tuition to them instead of the school. If you get any sort of communication about unpaid tuition, you definitely want to go right to the school's bursar's office and make sure that you are paid up for your tuition.
Absolutely. And like you said, these are taking a vulnerable piece of this, right? So you may be like, oh, my payment's due, and just randomly this comes up, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. That's what they prey on. It is those emotions, they're sending it out to gazillion people, right? I mean, it's usually a mass thing.
And hoping one person bites.
Yeah. All right. So kind of transitioning here for jobs. That's something that's kind of come up. I know it's probably been out there for a long time, but to me, the too good to be true jobs themselves. So before accepting any job interview or going out there, what would you recommend students do?
The next step after college is the professional world, right? And our college students who are coming out of college today started college during COVID. They don't know anything other than virtual interviews, and scammers know that. Employer scams are the #1 scam for young people, ages 18 to 34. And it even starts before you apply for a job. When you're applying for a job, you want to make sure that company is legitimate, because if you apply for a job and you fill out their online application and you're applying for a job that doesn't exist, you're providing a lot of personal information to them. Scammers even get to the point where they're posting fake jobs on legitimate websites for you to apply to them. They're conducting fake interviews. Sometimes they'll even have you work for them before you find out that it's a scam. So they're collecting your bank information, your personal information, and it's really a vulnerable time for college students as they're entering this professional world, the adult world, and they're preying on that vulnerability and that inexperience.
I would think of the too good to be true things. Like I'd say, work at home, high pay, no experience necessary, get paid daily. Like, bing, bang, boom. Those are like, whoa, okay. We really got to step back and think about what we're doing here before we make a move.
But that may not be the scam that they're scamming you with. They may be scamming you with a fake interview to come work for them. You start working from home. You've provided all of your personal information, and you're working for a scammer.
All right. Well, this is a lot of information. If people want to learn more or help kids see the light, so to speak, and parents too, we're all can be vulnerable to these things. What can they do?
Head on over to bbb.org. We have a lot of great content, including college grad scams.
Man, just take it easy. Take it safe. Ask lots of questions. And congratulations on graduating, right?
That's right.
We got them through. All right. We'll see you next month. Appreciate the time as always.
Thanks.